What is going on, everyone? It is Foul Play here, and we are back again playing some more illusions here today. I've been asked to do this a little bit from a few of my viewers that are pretty keen on the deck. Did a league which wasn't as successful, but I've made some pretty significant deck alterations, and hopefully now the archetype's in a better place. I'm pretty confident we're a stronger deck than what we were. We got rid of like a lot of the noise cards that weren't really accomplishing anything, and we've really refined the list back down. So I did try some leagues without Illusory Angel, and I sort of found we didn't have many heavy hitters. It's an awkward spell if you don't have Ether Vial, but it still has potential to be very powerful. So my thoughts are, if we reduce it down to 2, maybe 3 copies, then when we top deck it, it's like, okay, cool, we got a strong card, let's play it, let's go. And obviously, it's better coming in off the Ether Vial than what it is off of anything else. So for those of you that don't know, the Lord for this deck is Lord of the Unreal. It gives illusion creatures you control 1/1 and hexproof. So you copy, but however, this is just a human wizard. If you copy a Lord of the Unreal with a phantasmal image, it keeps the illusion typing, as per what phantasmal image says. So you get a Lord that gives itself 1/1 and hexproof along with all your other illusions. It's a little bit cute, and it's a bit of a combo to get together. But you know, it's what it is. So we've got Jace's Phantasm in the 1 mana slot, which is a 1/1 flyer that has potential to become a 5/5. We have Moth Dust Changeling, which is a 1/1 with the ability to gain flying. I found that when I drew multiple copies of this card, it was kind of weak, so I think just having 1 or 2 is going to be fine. Now we're welcoming in Bind the Monster. So that's an enchantment which taps down a creature, dealing damage to you equal to its power, and that creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, so that's good. Kroxa Miss gets 1/1 for each illusion you control on the battlefield. Metallic Mimic obviously will give the ETBs to your illusions to make them larger. Illusory Angel, also an illusion, as a 4/4 with the downside of you having to cast another spell that turn before casting it. All right, so we're also welcoming in the Grand Architect here, giving other blue creatures you control 1/1, and also you can give target artifact creature and make it a blue until end of turn. For just 1 blue mana there. So tap and untap blue creature you control, add 2 generic mana to your mana pool as well. Spend this mana only cast activate artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. So the active is like not that important, but antheming all our blue creatures is kind of good. We've got also Brazen Borrower and Force Negation as interaction here in the main deck. Sideboard wise, we are going for triple Pithing Needle, triple Relic of Progenitors, 1 Bind the Monster, 2 Torpor Orbs, 3 Spreading Seas, and 3 Ether Gust. So Spreading Seas obviously are going to be a pretty good card against Tron, and Ether Gust maybe against some of these Scape Shift decks, which are making a little bit of a resurgence. So that's the list, guys. Let's jump into it. Alright, so welcome back for match number 1, everyone. We have won the Boros, so we're going to be on the play. We're versing a Plumnox. Hand is lacking an Ether Vial, but for all intents and purposes, it looks pretty strong. Let's go ahead and keep it. Now with this particular hand, there's potential that we're going to want to name Human or Wizard with this Cavernous Soul, so we have double blue for the Lord of the Unreal. Having said that, the point where we'll be casting it is probably several turns down the line, so it's not anything we need to worry about like super soon. Alright, we're getting hit in for 1 point of damage. I think we're probably just safe naming Illusion here, and I'm gonna just run out the Metallic Mimic, naming Illusion, attacking our opponent for 1. Alright, so it does look like we're versing Boros Burn deck. So this probably means there's going to be a lot of burn spells coming at our creatures. We'll see if they've got the Searing Blaze. So hopefully no Searing Blaze and they have something else, but I guess we'll just deal with what we get. A Boros Charm, okay. We find Island, that's pretty nice. Alright, we got a giant Kroxa Mist. Let's just attack our opponent and try to race them. We'll just look to anthem the board with our Grand Architect next turn as well. Give us an extra 4 damage. It's technically only an extra 3 damage, right? That's fine though. Lava Spike. Well, none of these spells are taking out our creatures, so we still have a shot. We probably want to block the Swift Spear with Kroxa Mist here. There's potential that we get blown out by a Searing Blaze though. Alright, if our opponent's just going to pass back to us, I'm pretty happy with that really. Let's play this Lord of the Unreal. I was thinking of playing this Grand Architect, but I think we're better off giving our creatures hexproof and maybe killing over 2 turns. So we have 10, 12, 13 damage. I guess he has to block or kill a creature, and then we can just kill next turn. I think attacking with everything is fine here, actually. Lightning Helix? Sure. So the Lightning Helix our face. And block the Metallic Mimic. Wow, really? They do need like triple bolt or Boros Charm plus bolt here. There's the Boros Charm. Do they have the bolt? Oh, you're kidding me, man. Oh, he had double Boros Charm and a Helix there to get him. Oh, that was really close. Damn. Unlucky. Alright, so Aethergust is probably good against burn. I'm not sure about how I feel about Force Negation because a lot of what our opponent's going to do, they're probably going to do on our turn, not their turn. And it's card disadvantage. Probably something like Bind the Monster is reasonable. And Spreading Seas could also be reasonable, but could also be overboarding. Spreading Seas, obviously if you take them off white, you take them off a lot of their auras, but they can have, you know, multiple things. I think overall it's probably not quite worth it. Might trim on a Grand Architect. He sort of felt a little bit clunky there. So it's sort of hand where I guess if we had Aether Vial, we would have probably raced them. But yeah, pretty close really. Alright, so we got an Aether Vial hand with pretty much the combo. Let's keep it and get into it. Maybe if we like blocked with a creature in earlier turns, we might have been okay. Always yield to these triggers. We'll say yes for now. Opponent's guide gave us a creature just then. Alright, let's just play out our Metallic Mimic. It might eat a kill spell. It might not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Might even be worth just blocking to kill the Goblin Guide. Aether Vial on top. Like, I'm willing to trade this. This is a good trade for us. Smash to smithereens. It's like sort of annoying, but also not the end of the world. Let's get our Kroxa Mist out there. I really want to try and protect this combo at this point. Man, he's hitting everything. Okay. That's a good one. So we really have to hope our opponent doesn't kill our first Lord of the Unreal, or else the second one's going to be... The second Phantasmal image is going to be awkward, because if we target our own Lord of the Unreal, we will sacrifice it. So there's potential where we can copy our opponent's Swift Spear, maybe. 4 cards left in hand. That's potentially 12 damage a burn. I guess if they attack us, we just block with this big one. There's potential for him to kill this Lord of the Unreal and pump this up to like 3 power, 4 toughness, and then we're dead pretty well from that point. Alright, lava spiking us. Let's just oh wow, he's not done anything? Okay. Alright. Let's attack for 5. The excellent thing about Aether Vial is once the trigger's resolved, the creature will enter and our opponent won't have a chance to respond. If we just try casting that, they can of course respond, but they either need to say like yes or no to the Aether Vial trigger, and then, you know, whatever happens, happens from there. Ooh, they're cycling a land. Riftbolt on suspend. Fuck. Some counter magic would be pretty good about now. Let's tick this one up. Yes, Ether Gust. Hello, baby. So bounce this Swift Spear, and then attack our opponent for 12. Damn, that was a little bit clutch. All right, let's bring back in these Force Negations. I think they're better than I gave them credit for. Probably Brazen Boros, a bit of a weak card. Alright, so game number 3. Our only land is Castle Vantress, which will enter tapped. We do, however, have something for their creature, 2 different counter spells, an Illusory Angel, which is a really big creature. I think this is worth the risk. I'm going to keep it. Alright, it will be a bit of a slow hand though. I was really hoping to find a land, obviously, on the top of my library there, so Aether Vial would enter on turn 1. Boros Charmas. Guess that was probably worth a Force Negation. Let's get out this Aether Vial, or we're probably just like way too far behind on tempo to ever win. think we countered this lightning helix with the force. We probably should have countered the force negation, to be honest, but I'm gonna ditch Phantasm. These angels come down like way later on, but hopefully we're gonna look to bind the monster next turn, and then we're gonna look to maybe Ether Gust the turn after, and then we can get our illusory angels into play off the ether vials. Think we're going a pretty long game here if we have a shot of winning. Alright, so we'll take 1 point of damage there. Our opponent could have lightning bolted us in response, so we'd take 2 points of damage instead. 4 cards left in hand for them. Banterous tapped. Alright, great. We find second land, so Ether Gust is now online. So my opponent just land flooded at this point. Very interesting. Let's just attack our opponent for 2 and hold up instant speed pretty much everything. Why aren't they casting anything? Alright, let's active this vial. Any response? Searing Blows? Smash to smithereens. Just try Ether Gusting that. Alright, so they put that on top of their library. They now have a second shot to kill this Metallic Mimic. I don't think the Metallic Mimic is that important. The Ether Vial is really the more important card at this point because of what our hand is, but I guess our opponent doesn't know that. So we get a 5/5 Illusory Angel. That's almost a, well, it's pretty much a 3-turn clock at this point. I mean, we almost have them on a 2-turn clock if we get this second one into play. Path to Exile? Ooh. That's a bit upsetting. We do have another one though. Oh, Phantasmal Image is a pretty decent draw. Alright, let's start off by attacking our opponent for 2. That goes through. Okay. And I'm going to look to get this one into play now. Yep. Okay, cool. That's all fine. That's all dandy. We got Ether Gust. Honestly, that's not the worst spell they can resolve at the moment, but we do have a 2-turn clock if this lives. Let's Ether Gust it for tempo. Opponent concedes. Okay, well, we get the win against Burn. Not bad. Alright, so welcome back for match number 2. We are versing Mark Chalice, and we are on the draw. Opponent winning the die roll. Sounds pretty slow and clunky and unexciting. I'm gonna mull. Alright, this is looking a little bit uninspiring, but at least we have the Ether Vial. Let's keep this one. Bottom of land. Mountain. Is this a Prowess deck by the looks of things? Okay. Ether Vial is pretty unexciting as well. Looks like a light up the stage coming our way, coming our opponent's way. They find Bolt Mountain. Wonder where that lightning bolt's going. Oh, double light up the stage? Fuck. Alright, always yield, yes. Oh, Illusory Angel might actually give us a shot here. So just yield to an end step, and we can put in Jace's Phantasm for that one juicy point of damage. So our opponent's probably going to want to play both these cards in exile this turn, or else they essentially just lose 2 cards, right? Which means he's not committing a second Prowess creature to the board, which does slow him down by maybe half a turn, maybe a full turn. Anamorphos, yikes. Fortunately, a mana base doesn't really hurt us. Or else I think would be in some extreme trouble. Being on the draw is sort of sucky as well. Oh, jeez. Opponent's just holding a second Lava Dart in hand just for a random very bad 1-mana creature. My goodness, Dech. Oh my god. We've drawn 3 mana sources this game. After keeping a hand with... or did we draw 3? We either drew 2 or 3 mana sources out of 3 draws. I think at this stage I'm probably just going to look to chump block his Soulscale Mage. My god. This is disgusting. So he'll probably just flashback Lava Dart here, sacking that second mountain. Lightning Bolt us, and then we're pretty much dead from that point. I'd have to say, like, if we've got the worst matchup, it's probably Prowess. They've got so much effective removal, and they've got really aggressive damage. 4 cards in hand still? Like, are you kidding me? Light Up the Stage is an extremely good card. I'd almost wager it's, like, just too good. That is something. So he can bind the monster on their Swift Spear, take 1 damage. He's got 1 Lava Dart left in the graveyard, but 4 cards in hand, and he's... What, missed 1 land drop? Oh, we're just fucked, man. Rip. Not even close to stabilizing. Not even close. Alright. You did it, opponent. Well done. It only took triple light up the stage, double lava dart, and triple lightning bolt. But we've been thoroughly busted here. Alright, so bind the monster and Ether Gust come in. Take out Grand Architect and probably these Moth Dust Changelings. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh, we're 1 card over. Shoot. I'll take out an extra Grand Architect. Oh wait, we got rid of Brazen Borrow last time. This time I think it might actually be okay because we are versing Prowess. And bouncing their creatures can fog a lot of damage. And it lines up quite nicely with our Ether Gust as well. Alright, so match 2, game 2. On the play, we've got this hand. Look, we keep it because... I think we have to. We've got like a lot of creatures, but we're very easily just going to lose this game if he just trades 1 mana removal spells with them continuously. We just don't have too much of a choice. Like something like Lava Dart just absolutely wrecks us, and there's the first Lava Dart, so excellent news for us. Alright, run out this Metallic Mimic. I don't think they're going to Lava Dart it before our turn, but who knows. Opponent's doing some very aggressive creature removal stuff. The sort of hand where if you have Aether Vial, you can actually play around a lot of this removal, but without it, we're just pretty much playing into it. Making our opponent have it. Alright, big decisions to be made here this turn. I guess he's deciding whether or not he wants to answer my creature or not. Or if he wants to just commit double creature to the board and start racing us. Honestly, it's probably the better line. But I think either line will probably win our opponent the match. Alright, there's 1 Cell Scale Mage. Oh, look, he's got double Lava Dart, and a single Lava Dart would absolutely wreck us. He's got both. And Force Negation right on time. We can't counter that shit. Oh, freaking go away, man. Alright, let's pass. Hold up Ether Gust. Yeah, the game's so different with Aether Vial. I guess we just need a mulligan. Runaway Steamkin Engine. Okay. Alright, Aether Gust comes on in, put that on top. Means our opponent's going to miss a land drop again for their next turn. They put it on the bottom of their library. Maybe we're better off going after the Soul Scale Mage, but... Alright, well, we could play Lord of the Unreal if we had double island, but we can only play an illusion, which dies to Lava Dart. I don't know. I don't see how we ever win this game without... Okay, second runaway Steamkin. These lava darts are going to be quite scary. Ooh. Ooh. Just going to take this. Alright, he's going after my creature here, so like I'm gonna make him have it. I'm gonna make him use his other lava dart and go down to one land here. Like, it's the best I can do. And yeah, great. That's incredible. This feels really good right now. Alright, we'll buff up our Krovikan Mist. Hopefully our opponent has 0 burn spells in hand. And then we can Phantasmal Image copying Lord of the Unreal next turn. Really weak to Lightning Bolt here. Soul Scale Mage. It's not got us yet. Crash through. Alright. We're still alive. Stomp. Right on time. Right on time. Let's just get out of this game. We've lost. Cool. Like, obviously, we're not recovering from that point. That's just ludicrous. Bad matchup and really tough without Aether Vial. Unfortunately, I don't think we're in a position where we can really mulligan down to 6 or 5 cards looking for it. I think we just have to hope. Against Burn, you've got an easier time because some of their Burn spells don't target your creatures. And they're less focused around controlling the board and more just shooting you on the face. So, oh, that's unlucky. On to the next one. All right, so here we are for match number 3. We won the die roll. We're going to be on the play. Sounds sort of lacking power, but I think it's okay because Bind the Monster is going to be good in some matchups. We can cycle our Waterlogged Grove and we have Aether Vial, so it has a lot of good stuff going for it. This match will be versing and Dokken and Donico. Alright, so do the old thing. Swamp. God damn it. Fuck off, man. It's alright, guys. I hope you're all relieved. I was wanting like a deck where, you know, maybe Bind the Monster did something, but now they know about it, it loses so much value. So much value. Find Lord of the Unreal off the top. That's a very good draw, though. Gonna wait to play it out. Probably off the Aether Vial here. Fuck off, man. Do you have anything other than discard spells in your deck? Like, Jesus, dude. Alright, I'll pass this one down. This looks like the black-white devotion deck that Willy Hull XP played. If I'm to hazard a guess. Flagstones of Kroxa? Amazing. Alright, let's sack this Waterlog Grove, see what we find. Maybe we could have done that in response and just countered the Liliana altogether, right? That would have made a little bit more sense. Alright, well, misplayed by me. Hey, we found a guy. Good team. We should play to protect this Jace's Phantasm. Our opponent will have 10 cards in their graveyard before no time. Alright, so we're just versing some Mardu jank. 2 cards left in their hand. Wow, I really wish we countered that Liliana. That was very silly of us. Smallpox. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Stupid deck out of here. And a Fatal Push. So literally his like win condition is Liliana of the Veil. Amazing. Great draw. Look at us go. Well, we just lose to Liliana of the Veil because we were too stupid to counter it. But like also our opponents lucked it extremely well. Cool. Go on, play another Planeswalker so we get some value here. Nope. They're just discarding a Kroxa. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Thing is, like, we can just find an Illusory Angel and kill our opponent's Liliana of the Veil and be absolutely fine from that point forward. Obviously, Kroxa makes things a bit tougher, but, like, we can technically still win this game. Just gonna concede. We've bricked too many times. We're versing a Kroxa. We need to see Illusory Angel, but then we also needed that one turn earlier because they're gonna attack with Kroxa, make us discard, then they're gonna make their choice with Liliana. So like we just can't win from that point there. We are versing discard and we versing graveyard. The feeling like these relics are gonna be good, these bind the monsters are gonna be bad. There's potential for Pithing Needle, but I think overall Pithing Needle is probably going to be bad. I like the idea of Spreading Seas, though. If we can lock off their mana and cycle it to draw a card, that seems reasonable to me. Grand Architect seems pretty terrible. Like, we saw it there with no other creatures on the board. A three drop, 1 power creature that just does nothing. Like, yeah, no, not a fan of that idea. Potential for, like, Aethergust. I think that's probably overboarding, though. Let's go with this. Alright, well, we have this incredible hand that's ready to be torn to shreds by 1 Thoughtseize. I guess we keep it because we don't have a huge choice, really. I guess, like, our Lord of the Unreals are reasonable. God damn it, I hate decks that play Smallpox. Like, that card is so fucking stupid. So stupid. As a Bogles player, I get to be angry at that card for existing. It's the sort of card that's, like, supposed to be even in value between you and your opponent, but when they play it, it never is even. It's always extremely advantageous because you lose your creature and they've not committed a creature to their board. Their creature is in their hand, they're discarding a Bloodcast, they're discarding a Lingering Souls. Like, yeah, it's just not on. Alright, Phantasm down, pass. Oh no, turn 1. Really? Okay. Let's attack for 1. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Alright. So no removal whatsoever yet? What? Smallpox. Brilliant. Alright, let's lose our Jace's Phantasm, keep the Lord of the Unreal. That way we can set up for our Phantasmal image. As I was saying, like, again, this card is never even. Never. Not even close. Discard this one, okay. Sacrifice a creature, this one, okay. Sacrifice a land, this one, okay. Cool. Fun times. Because of the power of Urborg as well, they just don't even lose a land. Great. I get what they're doing is, like, a little bit janky and shit. But yeah, it's just literally never even. Okay, because of the swamp, I need to. Yeah. All right. So at least we've got our Lord of the Unreal down, via the Phantasmal image. So we're in an okay spot here. Definitely a lot of places where this can go wrong though. Lingering Souls. Okay. Well, that's fine by me. Glasspool Mimic is like kind of awkward. Let's attack our opponent. I think we just actually cycle this relic, draw a card, make a decision on what land we're going to be playing. Let's play Waterlogged Grove. There's a potential for Glasspool Mimic to copy Lord of the Unreal next turn, and then we can just be in a pretty decent spot. Oh, good old turn 4 Inquisition of Kozilek. I mean, we're kind of fortunate they haven't had it before now. But at the same time, we are definitely not out of the woods yet. Ashiok. So he's milled cards into his own graveyard to then exile ours, but mostly they've just milled cards into their own graveyard. So they're looking for a free Kroxa at the moment, right? I hate that so much. Let's play this Ether Vial without taking life though. Stony Silence, Collective Brutality, Smallpox, man. At least we've assembled the combo though. Oh god, is this Wrath of God? Oh, Kroxa from the grave, okay. Okay. It's not a bad draw. Now got a 6 toughness creature to either block or attack with. I guess it can potentially go wrong if they kill our Lord of the Unreal. It doesn't seem like they've got single targeted removal spells though. Found another Kroxa. Jeez man, just settle down on the Kroxa. I don't see us winning if we block there. We want to get our creature bigger. However, this does really pressure us clockwise. Get ready for this. Another Kroxa from the grave. Oh, smallpox. Right on time. Alright, well, they're down to one card. We can kill this Ashiok this turn. We can also attack our opponent for a lot. However, they get another Kroxa back here. Jesus, man. Maybe we sack the Metallic Mimic because the only way we win is with another Lord of the Unreal, right? We attack our opponent all out. They're going to block air. They're going to block ground. If we leave this Metallic Mimic in hand, we actually have a shot. He's just got so many cards in his fucking graveyard from this Ashiok. This combo is crazy. I don't know. Like, something like Vapor Snag would actually be kind of decent because at the beginning of combat we could bounce Kroxa, but then we're just still dead to the trigger. We even saw our Relic. We just, maybe we cashed it in too early? I don't know. I think he super high rolled game 1. I think game 2 was potentially winnable, really. I don't know. What do people think about Kira, the Great Glass Spinner, the spirit that protects our creatures? I mean, I know we're supposed to assemble this combo where our creatures protect themselves, but honestly, like, Kira might be good against removal heavy decks. So far, I'm not in love with this Grand Architect because it's a win more card. It does not catch me up when I'm behind. Which I'm not really a fan of. We've got like another 2 games to potentially change my mind. I think maybe it's a good top deck, but like it seems like it's just win more. I still really like the Kroxa Mist, the Lord of the Unreal and Phantasmal Image like work reasonably together. Illusory Angel, we've seen, has been pretty good for us. It's won us games. I can't say the Grand Architect has won us games. Alright, so match numero 4 here. We're versing Fus. Alright, we got this hand. It's a keep. It's not amazing. It's not got Ether Vial. But it's still a keep. We got Moth Dust Changeling to kick things off. And then a bout of creatures after that. Hopefully we're not versing a removal heavy deck. Alright, Serum Visions, this is quite possibly Storm. He's double topped. If this is Storm, we want to be as fast as possible. Sort of the same damage if we play that or Kroxa Mist, right? Oh, actually, I think we lose damage this way. We should have played Kroxa Mist. Baral. Yep, it's Storm. Hey, we drew interaction. Holy shit, man. I don't mind that. That's good. Interaction's good. Alright, let's attack in. And I guess he's just gonna take only 2, which is fine. So yeah, here we've actually missed a decent chunk of damage by sequencing it the way we did. Unfortunately. Opt. Yep. So we do know he's double topped. So then he bottomed that time though. So he's maybe changed his mind on the card. Is my opponent going to go for it now? Or are they going to maybe go for it during my turn? I'm just gonna let Manamorphose resolve. Like, this is not a spell worth countering. We are targeting Past in Flames or Gifts Ungiven, and that's about it, in my opinion. This matchup, those are the cards you want to force. We don't have any Damping Spheres in the sideboard, do we? We do not. We sort of have Torpor Orb. I mean, Aether Gust kind of does stuff sometimes. This feels pretty bad though. We have Relic of Progenitors, which is good. Yeah, if we win this, it's from our counter spells. Of course you have Empty the Warrens. Of course you have Empty the Warrens. Holy shit, man. Let's get rid of that Empty. He's still gonna get like 12 tokens or some crap. Which is still a lot of tokens. Alright. You're kidding me. Fuck off, man. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. How am I going to beat all these tokens? It's too late to give this flying, I think. Unless we do some sort of like tricky tricks. By holding control, maybe. No, it's not letting us give flying. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. I hate this game. Alright, this is a little bit overkill. Like, whatever. I don't think we can ever win the game without that extra creature as well, but I think we also needed the 2 damage. Past in Flames. Okay, well we're not gonna wait around for a second empty after 30 spells. Like, it's obviously over. It's obviously over. Alright, so Relic of Progenitors is good. Bind the Monster is pretty awful. Honestly, Aether Gust is pretty awful. But, like, maybe does something. Grand Architect is just so bad. We'll go with this list. Alright, game 2, we have this pretty unexciting hand with Lord of the Unreal, but it's got a Force Negation, so I think we keep. And we got the lands to cast Force Negation as well. It's going to be bad if they have Remand. I don't know. Maybe we want Graveyard Hate on top of this, or Aether Vial and Graveyard Hate on top of this. Let's play out our guy and pass the turn. Good old Serum Visions. Alright, so he's double topped. We are in for 2 points of damage here. Go Illusion Tribal. Brawl, sure thing. Find the monster awful against this. Something like Dismember, obviously, a lot better. Honestly, having double Force and Negation up might be necessary. I might even just look to counter the Manamorphos here. Just to, like, stop them from storming. I'm sort of scared to play Kroxa Mist here because they can go off instant speed during my turn. And I don't really want to play into that. Electromancer, amazing. What a turn to draw you. What a turn. Turn 5, Ether Vial. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Alright, what are we doing? How do we get anything happening here? We need to get this Kroxa Mist on the board, but we're really in no spot to get it onto the board. So we're probably just playing an Ether Vial and passing, really. It's like super mediocre. And that way, in 2 turns, we can get our Kroxa Mist in for free. Look at that value. Look at that value. That's just mean. We're not countering it, though. Alright, opponent's gonna have some pretty cheap spells here. Is he still not going for it? What on earth is he doing? Is he holding like 20 lightning bolts in hand? This makes no sense. Alright, let's just keep attacking for 1. Sure. I get like Storm players are allowed to play Patient. So this just finds them an instant or sorcery that can be good. It doesn't necessarily cast the good card. I'm gonna let that one resolve. Alright, he's found a ritual. He's already got 1,000,000 mana. He's got these Boros and these, like a Brow and an Electromancer, so he's already got the mana. We need to counter things that draw cards. That is a thing that draws cards. Force and Negation. Mystical Dispute. Force and Negation. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Wow, has he really got a second Mystical Dispute? Are you flipping kidding me, man? Amazing. How does he fucking do it? Jesus. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Interestingly enough, if we cast both Force and Negations for their alternative cost, we might have been able to have resolved a Force. So I guess we just did that the wrong way. Not even Remand, just Mystical Dispute. Like, what I was doing sort of played around Remand Find, but this is a joke. This is a joke. Fucking get me out. I'm sick of this shit. Waste of time. Waste of time. I don't even want to let him sequence these spells. He's already got the win. It's pointless. So yeah, apparently our interaction means nothing because he's got even more interaction, so Such is Storm. And the deck's like only getting better, really. Alright, so well, we got this hand. It's a keep. It does good illusion things. Did our opponent know that they're on the play? I guess not. I guess maybe we should lead on Mutavault here so that we can maybe attack for 2 next turn. What both Moss Dust Changelings, which are our worst creature, our worst 1 mana creature. Looks like we're versing blue-white control. Find a Phantasm. Oh my god, deck. This is sort of awkward, so guess we'll just extend double Moth Dust Changeling to the battlefield. And then we can instant speed a Jace's Phantasm. Alright, obviously I want to cast that spell, not sacrifice my Waterlog Grove with no other mana or way to get mana. Alright. What's our opponent doing? Drawing like a phantasmal image would actually be the nuts here. Just gonna throw that one out there. Holy shit. Alright, let's attack for 3. Let's see if our opponent does anything. Alright. Alright, let's end of turn get this Kroxa Mist into play. That's going to be a lot of damage. And if they've got some sort of interaction, Kroxa Mist is probably going to bite the dust. Another Kroxa Mist. Alright, to play around Cryptic Command, we're just going to go to attack step. Let's get our Lord of the Unreal out there to protect it. He's got a second path. He can path away both our really good creatures. That path did not resolve. So Snapcaster Mage path Lord of the Unreal. We have the potential to give this last Moth Dust Changeling flying as well. I think I care about that less. Planes into play. Opponent can block 1 Moth Dust Changeling here, and he still takes 6, goes to 10. Alright, well, we are all in. Let's play another Kroxa Mist, and either we get there or we don't. Let's leave this on 2. Alright, we'll go to combat, look to attack. Oh, I should play that out because then I can cycle into force a negation. Shit. Animate Mutavault, attack for 2. So that's a nifty little interaction you can do. We actually have the option to copy our Mutavault here, which I think is pretty reasonable. Alright, Bind the Monster's sort of dead, but that's okay. We now have Assurance against a Board Sweeper effect, where we can still attack for 4 at least. I guess, like, if we predicted the Path Snap path, we could have let the first Path to Exile resolve, and when he looked to do the second Path to Exile, we could have then flashed in the Lord of the Unreal. To Fairy. Alright. I think he's using that for the draw effect. Alright, let's just look to attack our opponent with everything. What? Why is it? Oh, I've got to stop on my beginning of combat now. Yeah, right. So we put our opponent to 2. Two is going to be good enough, potentially. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Okay, cool. All right, we got game 1 against Blue-White Control. So Relic of Progenitus is probably good. Bind the Monster, probably bad. Just hazard a guess that Grand Architect is going to be pretty crap. There's potential for us to bring a Pithing Needle. But honestly, I think that might just be overboarding. So, let's go with this. This hand is, like, really bad. It applies no pressure, and we've got, like, too much interaction. If we had, like, more pressure, I'd be happy, but, like, 1 Jace's Phantasm is not pressure, and 1 Jace's Phantasm plus a bad 3-mana creature is not pressure. Alright, so this hand... What do we think? Honestly, it's kind of slow. Mutavault is kind of nice. We have like a semi-strong creature. I think we bottom a Mutavault. If we need to force a negation, like even a 3-mana Teferi, we just pitch to Jace's, the Phantasmal Image. Alright, what do we got? We find another land. Alright, Moth Dust Changeling out. anything for 2 mana other than holding up things. Okay, that's a good card. We're obviously not in the position to get it out just yet, though. Let's just go for the Kroxa Mist right now. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we just get 4 spiked, sure. It's pretty good, though. That is pretty good. To animate Mutavault, let's look to attack with both creatures. And we could, like, get Pathed or, like, Snap Path. Oh, don't tell me he's got Terminus on top. He bottomed the card, and looks like we get away with the attack. Okay, that's nice. Timely Reinforcements. Let's counter that pitching Lord of the Unreal. Oh, you got the Mystical Dispute? Are you shitting me, man? Oh, no. That does mean, though, that we can potentially draw a land and get everything online. Of course, we don't draw a land, though. Okay. Well, this game's probably over. We can't even cast, like, Lord of the Real into Jace's Phantasm here. We don't really have a good target for Phantasmal Image. I can't even give this flying now, can I? Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I'm supposed to give that flying and get in for 1 point of damage, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We've just lost this match. At this point, without Ether Vial, after getting blown out by Mystical Dispute while pitching one of our best cards, yeah, we're just pretty boned. Opponent might even just be setting up for a second Timely Reinforcements here. We're not in, like, a position where we can even, like, get close to out aggroing them, right? Tap out for a Teferi or something. Just give me a chance to actually get my stuff on the board. If they tap out for a Teferi and we can double Lord of the Unreal, that'd be huge. Okay, so now we just need him to not have a counterspell or removal. The fact he's actually tapped that much mana gives us a shot. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I've done it again. I've just skipped past what I needed. How can I not have a chance to, like, activate this before blockers? Wait. Okay, I've done it. Okay. I've done it. I don't know how that worked this time, but not other times, but I'll take it. So we'll put that Teferi to 1. He's still got 4 cards in hand and is drawing more card advantage and has graveyard as a resource. We're in a really bad spot here. Oh, fuck. He's not even interacting with the board. He's brainstorming. Oh, no. And he's got a castle, Arden Vale on the board to make tokens. We are, like, so dead. Oh, they're attacking us. Do you not like your planeswalkers? I smell a cryptic command. Card is so garbage right now. Alright, what do we got, opponent? What do we got? Interesting. Okay. Frantic Inventory. Okay. Terminus. Okay, so you just stack the top of your library with a Terminus. That'd be about right. Swell. So our opponent just, like, essentially 3 for 2'd us. Holy crap, man. It's, like, not even that bad for us. I want to cycle this Waterlogged Grove, but, like, the chance of my opponent having, like, a mana leak is just so high right now. I really want to be able to resolve a Relic of Progenitors through a mana leak. Animate Mutavault. Sack on in. We're going to be attacking this Jace. Our creature is going to be meeting its swift doom. Honestly, like, if we had Aether Vial, we would have stood a chance this game. I guess, like, maybe we just mull until we find it, but that's terrible. Like, there's a world where we maybe win without it, and that we're just, like, throwing away a good hand. Now our opponent's got, like, the gross Batman and Robin online, and we're just in, like, super duper trouble. Honestly, like, I'm thinking Spell Pierce for the deck. And maybe just removing Cavern Souls altogether. I mean, like, I'm just never winning here. Alright, I'm just gonna concede this one. I don't know, I'll give it one more turn. But this is, like, super doomed. Opponent's got, like, 9 cards in hand. He's drawing 3 cards a turn. He's able to shuffle away cards he doesn't want, so technically he's seeing even more cards even though he's only drawing 3. Great, he's putting a card on top of our library as well. Making another human token. Alright. And he's still got 5 mana up and has to discard. He's got that many cards in hand. Holy shit. He's discarding a duplicate Jace. Alright, let's Phantasmal Image copying a human. Counter it so we can cast out Illusory Angel. Alright. Wait. He's not killed us? He's surely got the path. Or just another terminus. I don't know. Why is he not killing us? Technically, we could have copied a Mutavault then with a Phantasmal Image. Played around a terminus. Another human token. Alright. Well, yeah, he's just bounced it. He's just playing with us for fun at this point. We might be able to give this one hexproof. Why is he not attacking? What is he doing? What? Alright. Let's just concede. Like, it literally doesn't fucking matter. He knows what's going on. Maybe with Aethervial we win that match, but yeah, that's not working for us, right? Alright. Anything we want to change? Maybe Pithing Needle is actually good. Seeing Jace and Terminus, Pithing Needle can actually be pretty strong here. Let's just remove these Grand Architects and get into it. Yeah. Cool. This has got, like, literally the 2 cards I really wanted to see in it. And it's got a Cavern, so we can actually play around counter magic too. Alright. So, Aethervial down. Alright. And Jace's Phantasm, not a bad draw either. At least it gives us tempo. Super dis-synergy between Jace's Phantasm and Relic of Progenitors, though. Alright, let's attack for a very janky 2 in the air. Alright, Frantic Inventory. Opponent can lose that Frantic Inventory. Cool. Alright, let's get our Kroxa Mist out there and see if we get some decent damage in. Keep this on 2 for now. It's just higher value on 2. I think the chance of us naming Wizard is probably slightly higher. Alright, attack for a bunch. No removal? Cool. We put him to 8. I'll take that. Let's not animate that. That's playing into Cryptic Command if we do. We'll pass priority. And if he looks to Cryptic tap, we can then animate the Mutavault afterwards and attack for just the 2. But I don't want to play completely into the Cryptic Command there. Alright, looks like he's got some decisions to make now. Alright, so second main, we want to resolve this, we do want to resolve this Pithing Needle if we can. I think we just go after Field of Ruin at this point. I think we're actually far enough ahead that we can do that. Okay. Alright, big thoughts this turn. We're close to like putting them to 2 with the Mutavaults if their next line is like another Cryptic Command. If not, we can just attack in the air for 5. We can potentially animate a Mutavault to buff up the Krovikan Mist power. And then kill them in the 1 attack. Well, Hallowed Fountain shocked in. Is this a Teferi? Elsbeth. Okay. You gain 5 life. This is when you escape from the graveyard, right? Yeah. So on 9, they've got potentially Path to Exile would be the big problem card. We play around Path to Exile somehow. No, but I don't think we're under any pressure where we have to win next turn. Actually, we can potentially play around Path to Exile if we draw exactly Lord of the Unreal off this activation. However, I don't think it's good enough reasoning. Wait, what? What just happened? Why'd they tap? Alright. Get rid of the path to exile first. To escape, he actually needs to exile an extra 4 cards. We will kill this Elspeth here. Wait, what? I'm still in beginning of combat. That's what's going on. Alright, kill Elspeth. Attack him, attack him, attack him. Alright, and we'll name Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I think that's the most likely card they're going to have that could, like, blow us out, per se. I guess instead of killing the Elspeth, we could just name Elspeth and attack them. It's not a bad draw. So our opponent using a Snapcaster Mage to chump block here. Alright, so opponent's looking to draw 2 cards. I guess we activate Relic in response. Get rid of that Elspeth out of the graveyard. Let him draw his 2 cards, see if he finds the path to exile. Pass the turn. Got him all the way down to 3. This is very close. Timely reinforcements. That's very irritating. Mimic can stay in hand for now. It doesn't get any value from being on the board. That's interesting. I think we actually put Mimic on the board now, though. And I'll actually probably name the Rogue to potentially buff up my Brazen Borrower. Now we'll look to attack in the air for 2. Alright. Timely reinforcements was definitely annoying. I think we bounce a soldier token here if he goes for it. Maybe we can bounce a planeswalker like a Jace. I don't see enough of a reason to go for this yet. We're just playing into a sweeper if we do. I guess we just attack for 1 here. Play out on another Phantasm. Pass the turn. I'm sort of scared at how many cards are in his hand, how much mana he's got up. Fact is, like, not forcing the issue is pretty terrifying. Alright, let's tap this Metallic Mimic. Let's tack in the air for 3. Get rid of that Timely out the graveyard. Animate. Animate and attack with both. So you got a second Cryptic here? So he can trade both soldier tokens for 1 Mutavault. That's the sort of thing we just have to let happen. So we lose both Mutavaults now. That is frustrating. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't have another Timely Reinforcement or another way to gain more life. So far my opponent's gained 11 life this game. We have actually dealt a lot of damage to them. This Sphinx's Revelation? Hard cast that boy. Right. Opponent actually ditched the Terminus then? That seems a little bit bizarre. We can potentially Metallic Mimic, copy Metallic Mimic, attack for... If we name Rogue with Metallic Mimic again, we can attack for 5 and kill him next turn. While holding up... oh shit. Counter Magic. Is this that mana leak you've been holding on to all game? Of course, that's that fucking mana leak you've been holding on to all game. Well, at least it does not counter our Brazen Borrower, I'll tell you that much. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Glassball Mimic is like pretty awkward and pretty dead. You can't activate the Teferi Hero of Dominaria, but the Jace is an issue. Okay. Let's get that one down. If he goes to bounce it, we can Ether Vial and copy it. Oust. Alright, so we have a copy of that. Oust still resolves. We gain some life. This probably gets bounced by a Jace active. We can stop Jace, maybe. I don't know. It's just such good value, man. I think this is actually where we pull the pin and... let's crack this relic. So I think we play this one. Archmage's Charm counter. So attack our opponent and get rid of that Snapcaster Mage. We're going to then look to Brazen Borrow. Actually, maybe it's more pressure if we don't attack. We can get an uncounterable Lord of the Unreal next turn. It's just they don't buff each other, because neither of them have illusion typing. There's some way to give Lord of the Unreal illusion typing. I think that would up the power level of this card like pretty significantly. If only we'd named Rogue with our Cavern of Souls, Mystical Dispute. Yeah. All right, opponent's been holding that for days. All right, can we copy it, or are they just killing it in response? Fucking, what a draw, man. What a draw. You would not be wasting that frantic inventory before Mystical Dispute if you did not just top deck that fucking Mystical Dispute. Jesus, dude. Amazing. 3 life after gaining 11, and we just can't resolve anything. Taking up this Vial to 3 was the worst mistake I made this game. Although, maybe, just maybe, All right, no answer for this. No answer for this, and we have it. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Please be just very upset. Frantic inventory. Okay. He's digging. Wow. What a top deck. Okay. Did we actually just do it? He can have the card draw. I want to counter like a cryptic command or something. Go super greedy, man. Go super greedy. He's conceded. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was very fortunate. I feel like, yeah. That was kind of very fortunate there. So overall, Grand Architect is not the spicy card we're looking for. Buy the Monster was decent. Maybe not like the best card ever, but it was definitely decent. Can see us wanting like another Illusory Angel. But probably not any more than that. I think Spell Pierce will give the deck a little bit more oomph because we're losing a lot to non-creature spells. Maybe we can go like 2 Spell Pierce main. Actually, I think I like 3 Spell Pierce main, 3 Bind the Monster main. Maybe we go down to 2 Force of Negation. And then the 1 Force of Negation there. Glasspool Mimic was kind of crap. I almost think like Fairy Conclave might be better. There's potential for us to just trim this out altogether and go back to 20 lands. Seems we've lowered our curve again. But there's also a potential we want 21 lands so that Spell Pierce is a bit better. I think let's remove the Glasspool Mimic. Really, we never actived Castle Vantress. This just seems bad to me. And then we can add in an extra island, an extra cavern. And that should help increase our consistencies just that little bit. Honestly, I don't think the deck's getting better than this without like doing something wacky like splashing white for Stoneforge Mystic. Realistically, I think the deck is just extremely underpowered and not well placed in Modern at the moment. The point where I think it would be well placed in Modern is if all the counter magic was good and the creatures were just your win condition, and then you pack in like 12 counter spells, and then you just look to kill with essentially like the creature core here. But your 1 mana creatures are like extremely weak, and your 2 mana creatures are good, but they need other creatures to buff them up. Mutavault, however, was like extremely good. Massive props to this one. Sideboard wise, what I say we wanted Damping Sphere for Storm. Honestly, I think Damping Sphere is probably a good inclusion. We probably just want it as a 2-of. I'm really not seeing much use for this Torpor Orb at the moment. I'm just going to take that one out. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's league, guys. Let me know what you think. As always, what you think of the list, what it's gone to here, what I've transformed it to at the end. Yeah, but like if we can use these Spell Pierce to protect our Lord of the Unreal, our Kroxa can miss, that's going to be pretty good for us, right? This is going to be like really good for us. It might even let us attack more loosely with these Mutavaults into like a Cryptic Command or something. Other than that, I think I'm going to just put a blanket rule at this point. I'm just going to do a league once once a fortnight for this deck, so once every 2 weeks. I don't think it's powerful enough that I want to be like throwing away play points, which is sort of what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, and I don't think even with tuning it like this that it's going to get that much better. But yeah, thanks for watching as always. Been a big stream here. Big recording. As always, let me know what you think. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.